So I heard that this WrestleMania was the worst WrestleMania of all time. At least that's what the comments said.
Okay. Oh, so I know what you're talking about. I personally don't agree all too much. I enjoyed the show, but I know what you're talking about. Night one was it was slowly getting better, but it was ranging from like okay to decent. And then the main event happened, and that was like one of the best triple threat matches of all time, like Roman, Seth, and CM Punk.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I didn't see that.
Oh, you gotta watch that match. I'm actually not gonna spoil it for you because it was kind of like peak what I love about wrestling.
Oh, now I definitely want to watch that one. But what night was AJ Styles?
Night 2.
Yeah, that's the night that sucked.
I hate shut up.
He sucks. I hate that guy. That's the worst wrestler of all time.
I know your opinion on it. You know what though? Night 2, I personally freaking loved, except for AJ Styles' match. I thought his was kind of okay.
It was he sucks. He's not. He
is one of the best wrestlers in the world.
He doesn't have a look. He doesn't have a freaking anything. He's just a guy who freaking wrestles. He doesn't. He's not a Roman Reigns that has a look. He's not a Seth Rollins that has a look. AJ Styles,
I think AJ has a look.
Is just boring. A boring dude.
I disagree. I think he has an okay WrestleMania track record, and I don't get why. Maybe the grand stage scares him, but he's a phenomenal wrestler. Easily one of the best in the world. No question.
No. I think he's horrible. But anyway,
also The Rock didn't show up. Sorry. That dude was in Cena's heel turn and did nothing else. He has not been involved in the story at all. He was there because the guy has an ego and he was like, oh yeah, I create moments. Cena turning heel, I did that. And then dipped.
Disappeared.
Because Dwayne Johnson is an ass. Fight me on it. He is a self-centered dick. I hate that dude.
That's what hates him. See, that's the way I feel about AJ Styles. See, no. I love The Rock. No, he's not. I love the fact how, first of all, he's one of the best actors I've ever seen in the WrestleMania. Not even in wrestling. Like he plays such a bad guy so good.
When he wants to be a bad guy, he's really good. Okay, continue.
He's really good. And he's an amazing wrestler. And the way he just, like you said, he just starts shit and then leaves. And it's, dude, to me, fantastic.
That's the problem, though. Because he never says he's going to start crap. Every time he gets involved in a storyline, I'm pretty sure he forces the writers to just have to come up with something on the fly for him. Because it's The Rock. You can't not have something for The Rock. But he doesn't show up afterwards, and he makes things bad because he isn't there.
Yeah, but also you got to think about it. The guy's about 110 years old, so he's like, he can't wrestle.
He was taking a drive through Hawaii. He posted it on his Instagram. He was like, yeah, today's a really calm day. And everyone in the comments was like, really? Nothing big going on that you should be there for? Not a company you own or something?
That's funny.
The Rock is an ass.
But other than that, from what I remember, WrestleMania, the funniest freaking thing in the whole thing is when Randy Orton had some stupid guy turn around with some stupid smile. He's like, and then the RKO just came out of nowhere. And that was, to me, the most corniest, but yet funniest bit that I've ever seen in my life.
It was so good.
Because I was sitting there, I'm like, really? This is what they're giving Randy Orton these days? Like, is he done?
Well, you know what was supposed to happen? He was supposed to fight Kevin Owens at WrestleMania.
Okay.
But then Kevin Owens got a genuine neck injury. So Kevin might be out for like a year and a half at this point. But Randy, they can't build any big plans for him. So he was like, okay, we'll freaking open challenge. WWE called this dude who pretty much entirely got famous through being a good wrestler and having a really catchy theme song.
The smile was classic. Like as soon as he turned around and did that, I knew there was something coming out the freaking side of the screen, and sure as shit, there it was, RKO. I'm like, dude, this is. I'm like, wrestling has gotten so bad that Randy Orton can't even freaking find. He can't even find a match these days. I didn't know the
Yeah,
whole story. I don't watch it religiously, but
yeah. Nah, Kevin got injured. That's what happened.
but turning on, for someone who doesn't watch wrestling, and knowing Randy Orton's story, to sit there and say, like turn it on and see like Randy Orton fighting this guy. My first thought is like, holy cow, is Randy Orton like, is he at the end of his career? Is he like old and now they're just giving him some guy they picked up off the street?
Yeah, I hear you. No, freaking, there was a lot to it. I'm proud. I've been watching Joe Hendry. That's the wrestler he fought since like 2016 when he was just on the indie scene. I'm so happy for the guy.
Yeah,
5 minutes at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and he even said, I think Randy Orton even said something like, you know what? The guy had a set of balls to come out because no one else did.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure he really came out. It was, that was Triple H's idea, like we really believe that,
You know
Go
what
on.
though? I'm just noticing now. You said you turned on the TV at Hendry versus Orton.
Yes.
Damn. That was the first like dip in quality of the night. It wasn't bad, but the first 3 matches of WrestleMania before then, that was some perfect freaking wrestling.
I think because right after that was the AJ Styles match, and I'm like, you know what, this sucks. I turned it off because I'm like, yeah, all right. I saw that corny ass match, and then I saw AJ Styles, which I just can't stand. So I was like, click.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. No, before that, the 3 women, the triple threat was also another great triple threat of all time. Then they had freaking Drew McIntyre. He took a picture during the match and posted it on his Twitter. And then freaking they had another.
Yeah, he always does that. Yeah,
and then
great.
Dominic Mysterio, I think you know him.
Yeah.
He finally won his first singles title, the IC title on the grand stage, and people were popping off because he deserves it.
Nice.
So,
very nice.
Loving the show.
Well,
that's about it.
That's about it.
We recorded a discussion.
See you later.
See ya.